Iowa Live.
From the Karl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, welcome to Iowa Live. I am Lou, and it is time to check in with Brett Moyer at Karl Chevrolet in Ankeny to find out what's going on at the Karl Auto Group. Hello, Brett.
Hi, Lou. How you doing?
We're doing great, and it sounds like the Karl Auto Group is doing great when it comes to having vehicles on the ground. First, let's talk about new vehicles. What kind of new vehicles does the Karl Auto Group have on the ground right now?
Well, you're right. We do have a lot, and we've got pretty much everything covered from the Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, and Ford. We've got right now today more vehicles collectively than we've had in, I would say, years.
Wow, and that is really big news because for such a long time, we knew how difficult it was to get new vehicles on the ground. And this just gives everybody selection a mundo, doesn't it?
Oh boy, it does. And when we're talking a lot of vehicles, we've got over 675 new vehicles. And a lot of what we sell, our biggest number of what we sell is pickups, and that is what we have the most of right now. So we're really happy to be there.
And you have everybody covered, too. You have Chevrolets, of course, no question about that. You have Fords now. You have the Dodge Rams. So you really have everybody covered. So if you are looking for a new vehicle, this is absolutely the place to go. But, Brett, what if I am in, say if I'm in Marshalltown and I'm thinking about getting a Ford. Can I talk a little bit to somebody about getting a Ford at one of your other dealerships if I'm in Marshalltown?
Absolutely, Lou, and I'm glad you brought that up because our goal is to make it as easy for you to do business with us as we can. And that might mean we'll go there to the dealership with you, to the Ford dealership in Story City, or it might mean we'll just sit down with you at whatever location that you're at, and we'll work things on the computer. And it's just however the customer wants to do it, we're going to be there for them.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest advantages of the Karl Auto Group. No matter where you are, you can buy a new vehicle and get a new vehicle from any of the locations. So that is great news. We're talking close to 700 vehicles on the ground right now, which is great. But what about pre-owned? Because if you're in the market for a pre-owned, this is the time to get a pre-owned because you have a big sale going on right now.
We do. It's a special deal that we've got going on right now at all the locations with their pre-owned vehicles. They're all sale price, and geez, we've got over 550 pre-owned vehicles. So the chances are pretty darn good that we've got one that'll fit for you.
Now, there are so many things on the Karl checklist when it comes to a pre-owned vehicle. You can really buy a vehicle with peace of mind because you're not going to have to worry about any of the incidentals that you might have to worry about somewhere else. Tell everybody about that.
Well, I guess to sum it up, the way Karl wants it, he wants that pre-owned vehicle that we're selling to be as close to new as it possibly can. And that means tires, brakes, shocks, scratches, dents, dings. The vehicle will be as close to perfect as it possibly could be.
Right, so you don't have to worry about buying a pre-owned vehicle, then being back in there the next week to get something fixed. It's not going to need to be fixed if it's sold at the Karl Auto Group and it's a pre-owned vehicle.
Exactly, and you know, we talked a lot about the cosmetic things and everything, but it has to pass everything. And the best way to say it, if you buy from the Karl Auto Group, you're safe.
There you go. That is perfect. Now, speaking of being safe, having good tires on the road is one of the ways to be safe. And a lot of people wait until this time of year to buy tires. And folks, if you've waited, you've done the right thing because you have a big tire sale going on now too, don't you?
We do. And right now it's going on, and it's going through April. So you've got a little bit of time, but if it's something you want to do, we can sure take care of you. And like you mentioned, now's the time. And typically there are a lot of people that wait for this specific sale to buy their tires.
Now, the pricing, I know, doesn't get much better than this because you always say, wouldn't it be great to work at a car dealership and then be able to get a really good deal on tires? And this is going to be your opportunity, isn't it?
There you go. It doesn't get any better than that. And like you said, if I wanted to go back and buy tires for my vehicle right now, guess what? You can buy it for the same price today.
How about that? So you get employee pricing on the tires and then the rebates that go along with it. It's a win-win for everybody. We talked about a lot of things here this morning, Brett. If people want to get more information about any of the dealerships and the deals that are going on, including the specials that are sent out to folks as well, where can they go?
KarlAuto.com.
All right, Brett Moyer, thank you so much. It is so cool, and thank you. And we'll talk to you next week, as a matter of fact, okay?